Some years ago, we have seen the trend from manual to auto, and now the change came much faster than forecasted. And now we see the trend with electrification driven by CO2 reduction and the need for CO2 reduction. And this leads to the need for a higher level of electrification. And this is a very challenging situation, and this is a global trend. And all OEMs have to react on this need. And this is where we see the trend global, and especially in China, as China is clearly committed to the so-called NEV, New Electric Energy Vehicle, and there is where the trend goes to. It's hard to say which technology will have the leading position. What's clear is that we will see very much different technologies, and this is a global trend. We will see on the one hand side traditional powertrain architectures with an ICE, but we will also have battery electric vehicles on the other hand side. And in between, very much different technologies, level of hybridization, coming from mild hybrids to higher level with high voltage applications. And this trend is driven by the regulation, by the legislation of the CO2 reduction. The next level of CO2 reduction comes 2025, and there we will see much higher need for high voltage applications, as mild hybrids will not fulfill all the requirements, and the even more need will come in 2023 with the next level of CO2 reduction. That's hard to say. Up to now, the fuel cell technology is a rather expensive technology. In the future, it will be part of the technology mixture we will see on the market and will find their way in the vehicles. Maybe it starts with higher, heavier applications like buses or trucks for long-haul need or long-haul applications. In China, there's a high uncertainty of the legislation and of the portfolio we will see in the next years. What is clear is that China is committed to new energy vehicles and will have a leading position here. And important in China is that we have the flexibility to react on these requirements coming from the final customer and also from the OEMs. And therefore we are focused on modular and flexible hybridization applications and having a very flexible scalability hybrid architecture in our portfolio to be able to react very fast on market trends and changing legislation. As we see a very challenging market here, a very flexible market, the benefits are that we have, based on our building blocks architecture, we have modular components and modular technologies in our portfolio. And we can deliver a whole system with our capabilities on transmission side and also on rear axle side. We say 1 + 1 = 3, means the capabilities of the transmission systems on the front axle with the driveline systems on the rear axle leads to a system, and we are a system supplier which all the advantages we can then here deliver. Challenges in Chinese market is time to market and is affordable technology and flexibility. These are really key for the Chinese market. The customer expects very fast reaction, and that's why we will focus on your modular components and can deliver in a short time new architectures and can react on the changing legislation. That's really key. That's the nature of competition. I don't would say that it's a risk. So we see a lot of new companies here, startups, but there will be a consolidation on the market. So, but the good thing is, all these new companies come with new idea, with fresh eye, and really driving the change in the architectures here on the market. And this is really a benefit here on the market. On the other hand side, we see designing a system and having ideas is one thing, but delivering in mass production with a perfect quality and in short time and very sustainable, this is a different thing. And there we have our strengths and there we have our capabilities here on the market. So competition, I don't see it as a risk.